Hi, I'm going to do a couple of demos on the Squeezebox Classic. This will be the first one in which I'll give a quick overview of the available options. After that I'll go into a bit more detail for some of them. We're on the Squeeze network now, so there are basically two locations to choose from, either the Squeeze network or Squeeze Center. Squeeze Center is the open source program that you'll have to install on your PC to be able to access your music files. It will also give you a HTML interface to do more things with your player and to modify settings, whatever you want. You can also modify settings and do anything with your player without that HTML interface, but it's fancy that you have that possibility to use that. Well, for now let's stay on the Squeeze network. So for this you won't need your computer. So there are 9 options available in the main menu. There's now playing, music library, internet radio, music services, which will give you access to a couple of different music services really. I know in some countries you also have Pandora and Last.fm available. Unfortunately not where I live, but they say that they're working though on Last.fm to get that accessible in more countries, so I hope that will work out well. Music stores is empty at the moment, but here you can add stores like Amazon.com and I think also iTunes, for example. Favorites. This is the list of all your favorites, of course. So you can directly add and remove songs and radio stations to and from your favorites list. There's extras, music stores again, podcasts also available. There's the RSS news ticker, which I'm a real fan of. By default there are a couple of RSS feeds already available, but you can add your own RSS feed as well. So you can scroll through the RSS feeds that you subscribe to. You can also let the player scroll those feeds over the display while you're playing your songs, so it's really all up to you. Slashdot here with the geeky news. You can also add your own weather channel. In order to add RSS feeds you'll have to access your Squeeze network account. So you'll have to go to the website of Squeeze network, subscribe there. So that's necessary to use your player without the PC. But it's all free and it works like a breeze, and once you subscribe you won't ever need to go there again to use most of its functionality. Well, other options, there's sound effects, musical sounds, there's natural sounds, which will give you some sort of ambiental atmosphere. Well, a whole bunch of options here. You won't really need it, but it's fun that it's on there, I think. So that's basically it for extras. Then there's settings. Shuffle is also a button that's directly available on your remote control. Shuffle by song, album. There's repeat, also a button on your remote. Alarm clock with the different settings for your alarm clock. Then there's some other options, audio settings, display. Here you can change the brightness, also again a button on your remote. But when you're here you can also decide when the player has to be what brightness. So power off brightness, idle brightness, all of that. Text size, there are 3 text sizes available. I prefer the standard size, I think it looks pleasant. Song title format, so if you added the tags to your songs properly, then here you can decide how that tag information should be displayed. Well, it all speaks for itself, I think. Screensavers. So here you can decide to make your RSS feed scroll over your screen when you're playing songs or when the power is off even. It's all up to you basically. You can also decide to show a spectrum analyzer while you're playing songs, or an analog VU meter, or the date and time. So let's go back. Time format, date format, now playing information, show menu count. I actually don't know what that is, but so as you see, there's a whole bunch of options to tweak the settings of your player. So let's briefly go to the Squeeze Center, which I installed on my PC. So after you installed Squeeze Center, which is open source, so it's entirely free, you can access your music library. The Squeeze Center will scan your music library. You can even decide which folders it should scan. After that, you've got all your songs directly available on your player. I'll go into a bit more detail about that later though. Well, I'll show one more cool option here though. So you can also browse through your music by accessing the regular folders on your PC. So that is very easy if your songs have different album tags, so you will still be able to access one collection of songs by going to that particular folder. And otherwise you'll just have to use the hierarchical structure generated by your tag information. So apart from that, you see that all the same options here are available as on the Squeeze network. There's also the favorites list again. Here though, the favorites list will be different from the Squeeze network, because this is just all the favorites that are stored on your PC. So you can make it the same, but you can also decide to make this one different. Yeah, so I think that's about it for this one. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next couple of demos, and if you have any questions, just leave a note and I'll see if I can answer it. Okay, bye.